This is a summary of Dr. Elissa Epel, Control Stress for Healthy Eating, Metabolism, and Aging, where we break down the key insights, ideas, and takeaways from this content, giving you the gist so you can decide if you want the rest. Dr. Andrew Huberman interviews Dr. Elissa Epel, a professor of psychiatry and behavioral sciences at the University of California, San Francisco, and the director of the Center on Aging, Metabolism, and Emotions. Her research focuses on how stress affects the brain and body, influencing metabolism, eating behavior, and the aging process. This discussion explores the impact of stress on metabolism, cravings, and weight gain, how stress changes aging at the cellular level, telomeres, and mitochondria, the difference between acute and chronic stress, and how they affect health differently, how to harness stress in positive ways to improve health and performance, the best science-based tools for reducing chronic stress. Dr. Epel provides practical and research-backed strategies for managing stress to improve metabolic health, emotional resilience, and longevity. How stress affects eating and metabolism. #, the connection between stress and cravings. Some people eat more when stressed, while others eat less. People with high sympathetic nervous system activation, the fight-or-flight response, tend to lose their appetite when stressed. Others experience an increase in cravings for highly processed, high-fat, high-sugar foods, often leading to overeating and weight gain. Stress can alter insulin function, leading to increased fat storage, particularly in the abdominal area. Why sugar and processed foods are so addictive under stress. Sugar activates the brain's opioid system, temporarily reducing stress and anxiety. Over time, people who rely on food to regulate stress develop compulsive eating behaviors. Liquid sugar, soda, energy drinks is particularly harmful because it is rapidly absorbed, spikes insulin, and leads to metabolic dysfunction. The more people use food to manage stress, the more they reinforce a cycle of cravings and metabolic disruption. How stress accelerates aging at the cellular level. The role of telomeres in aging. Telomeres are protective caps on the ends of chromosomes. They shorten as we age. Chronic stress accelerates telomere shortening, leading to faster aging and increased risk of age-related diseases. Caregivers who experience high levels of chronic stress tend to have shorter telomeres and signs of premature aging. Mitochondria and stress. Mitochondria are the energy factories of cells. Chronic stress impairs mitochondrial function, reducing energy production and leading to fatigue, brain fog, and metabolic disorders. People with higher positive emotions and better stress management tend to have healthier mitochondria and slower aging. Stress management is not just about feeling better. It directly affects how fast or slow we age at a biological level. The difference between acute and chronic stress. Acute stress. Short bursts of stress, exercise, fasting, cold exposure can improve resilience. This type of stress activates hormetic pathways which enhance cellular repair and longevity. High-intensity interval training, HIIT, and cold exposure can improve metabolism and stress tolerance. Chronic stress, the harmful kind of stress. Prolonged stress, weeks, months, years, is damaging to the body. It leads to chronic inflammation, insulin resistance, and cognitive decline. People with chronic stress tend to have shorter telomeres and mitochondrial dysfunction. The goal is to balance stress, using acute stress in productive ways while avoiding chronic, unmanageable stress. How to shift from a threat response to a challenge response. Dr. Epel explains that people respond to stress in two main ways. 1. Threat response. Feeling overwhelmed, helpless, or anxious, leading to vasoconstriction, inflammation, and poor recovery. 2. Challenge response. Viewing stress as a challenge to overcome, leading to increased oxygenation, focus, and resilience. How to shift to a challenge response. Use empowering self-talk. Instead of saying, "This is too much," say, "I can handle this." List past successes. Remind yourself of previous challenges you overcame. Reframe stress as a tool. Instead of dreading stress, See it as your body preparing you to perform better. Studies show that people who adopt a challenge response to stress have lower inflammation, healthier telomeres, and better mental health outcomes. The best science-backed tools for reducing chronic stress. 1. Breathwork and physiological regulation. Controlled breathing exercises are the fastest way to reduce stress. The physiological sigh, 2 inhales, 1 slow exhale, immediately lowers stress levels. Epel's research shows that breathwork can shift the nervous system out of a stress state and improve metabolic function. 2. Mindfulness and meditation. Mindfulness practices reduce cortisol, inflammation, and stress-related eating. Studies show that regular meditation can slow cellular aging and improve mental resilience. Even short daily mindfulness check-ins help prevent rumination and chronic stress. 3. Physical activity and exercise. Exercise metabolizes stress hormones and improves mitochondrial function. High-intensity interval training and strength training improve stress resilience. Movement shifts the brain away from stress rumination towards sensory experience. 4. Nature and environmental design. Being in nature sends safety signals to the brain, reducing stress. Even having plants, natural light, or calming images in your environment can lower cortisol. Radical acceptance and cognitive reframing. Not all stressors can be controlled or eliminated. Radical acceptance means acknowledging what cannot be changed and focusing energy on what can be controlled. People who accept uncertainty and let go of unchangeable stressors have better mental health and slower biological aging. Final thoughts. Elissa Epel's research highlights that stress is not inherently bad. It depends on how we experience and manage it. Acute stress can enhance resilience, metabolism, and cognitive function. Chronic stress accelerates aging and increases disease risk. Shifting from a threat mindset to a challenge mindset improves stress resilience. Breathwork, mindfulness, exercise, and reframing stress can significantly reduce its negative effects. Managing stress effectively slows biological aging and improves overall well-being. By using stress as a tool rather than a burden, people can improve their metabolic health, reduce inflammation, and increase longevity. That's a wrap on Dr. Elissa Epel, Control Stress for Healthy Eating, Metabolism, and Aging. If you found this summary valuable, make sure to follow, subscribe, and join us for the next one. Stay tuned for more in-depth breakdowns of science-backed strategies to improve your mind and life.